Hi YouTube. I've just come back from the dentist and I've got the all clear, my teeth are in really good condition thanks to non-fluoride toothpaste. Woo! Another thing as well, I just wanted to talk about the vlog I've done before. USA declares pizza a vegetable. I actually quite clearly said in the beginning of the video that I was going to be quite blunt, and I don't take this personally. I actually quite clearly said this, you know. But it's quite clear someone's took it personally. Let me just read these text messages just so you can understand what I mean. It's quite funny. Typical pompous, stuck-up, hypocritical Brit rambles nonsensely for 10 minutes and thumbs her nose up at the USA even though her country was recently ranked the fattest out of the developed countries. You Brits need to get a life and get over your inferior complex, or just worry about your own irrelevant country. I couldn't give a flying fuck about my country. I can't stand the royal family and I cannot stand the government. And I am absolutely ashamed of everything that England has done. Quite clearly you're obviously very patriotic and attached to your country, okay? So I replied with, never said the UK was perfect thanks to the shit USA food consumed here. Maybe USA should start realising that more countries in the world other than the USA. You replied, just shows how narrow-minded your country is, think you're always right and know the best. I've come to England. Come to England then and you'll see how you gorge yourself silly with massive portions in the USA. Oh, and I forgot, USA knows it all. Enjoy your life in the most brainwashed country in the world, okay? So he wrote back, now you're blaming America for your own country's eating habits. Do you own your country? How pathetic. You Brits are obsessed with the USA. No, I'm not. If you all sneeze, it's America's fault. No, it's not. If it rains, it's America's fault. No, it's not. Why do you want me to come to your country so bad? Have you ever heard of mind your own business, get off our nuts, get out our name out your mouth and get a life and stop stalking the USA? Do you know what? How about America stop fucking stalking every other fucking country in the world, blaming other people for nuclear weapons that, funny enough, America's the only country that's ever set off a nuclear weapon, but no one else is allowed to own one. No, keep your fucking noses out of everyone's business, right? Because my country don't keep their fucking noses out of everyone's business, right? So instead of standing there arguing with me about whose country's the best, because neither of them are, they're both fucking shitholes, run by the same fucking corrupt banking family. Instead of being a brainwashed fucking typical narrow-minded fucking American, because there's a huge percentage of you, I'm not saying there isn't in England, right? Because there is. Get a fucking life and wake up, right? Because fact, you are the fattest country in the world. Second fact, your IQ is, I think you're about 14th in the world or something ridiculous like that with IQ levels. The average IQ in America is 90 or something. It's about 110 in England. Do you know what I mean? So I couldn't care less whether, you know, your standards of fucking living are lower than ours. I couldn't care less. I feel sorry for the American people who are having their fucking life conned away from them every second of the day and being brainwashed by their fucking Nazi dictatorship government. And don't get me wrong, the British are trying to do it, but there's a difference between Britain and England, right? England's very subtle about things. Like, if we, like, for argument's sake, America want to bring their agents over to the Olympics, okay? They want their police force, their army, their CIA to do the security at our Olympics. Now, America's very in plain sight, look at the security, we're here. And England isn't. England's very sort of subdued, non-plainclothes. You don't know who the security guards are. We do security different to America, right? America's more bully boy tactic, where England's more sort of subversive and tactile and more sort of like, you know, don't get me wrong, it's no better. It's like, you know, England act like foxes, where America act like bulldozers. That's the difference. It's the difference in our culture. America, it's so like big and wow and everything's enthusiastic, where the English are a lot more like, ooh. Yeah? But I am completely and utterly fucking ashamed of my country, and, you know, what part of that fucking vlog did I say, do not take this personally? I think there was a couple of times I've said that, so wake the fuck up, that's all I can say. You know? I'm not going to sit here and argue about whose fucking country's the best, because there's not one fucking country on this entire globe that's any fucking good. Yeah? And, you know, turn around and fucking say, you know, I should mind my own business. Well, maybe your government should mind their own fucking business then, you know? Fucking hell, it's funny as fuck. But vegetables are not pizzas. Tomatoes are not a fucking vegetable, they're a fruit, period, end of, right? And there's no fucking way that in England they'll declare pizza a vegetable. You know? Some of its content on top of it might be declared towards vegetable intake, but it certainly won't ever be declared as a vegetable. Right? It's just, oh my fucking God. Seriously. Conquer and divide. See, this person's obviously conquered and divided. But I'm just a pompous Brit. Oh, shall I speak the Queen's English then and then be a bit pompous about it as well, shall I? Is that what you want? Peace, love and light.